Howdy, Possum Patty here, and little troublemaker too in my lap. She's not being very good today, but today is Wednesday. Let's go see what's on my desk. Okay, the first thing on the desk are these Dollar Tree wooden haunted house plaques. And if you've been following along, you know I had quite the dilemma. I got gesso on my hands already. Because I saw these first and I bought these. And I thought I could just decorate them up, make them real spooky. I did give them some gesso and some black paint. But then I found these two, and I love these. So I had to make a new plan. So the new plan is that I'm going to save these and maybe turn it into a schoolhouse with a little bell up there. So I can paint them, you know, different color. Maybe red, little red schoolhouse. I'll do that. So I'm going to put those aside for now. That'll be a future project. And I've already given this one, which is my fave, a layer of gesso. Gesso is a surface preparation. Kind of conditions the surface, makes a barrier there so the paint sticks to the gesso and doesn't soak all the way into the wood, or else you'll be painting, you know, 5 coats of a paint and not getting very good coverage. So this one is going to be my Halloween, my October daily. I decided this will be my October daily for next year. Because this year I'm finishing up the one I made last year. But I probably have enough journaling to fill it up. So yeah, I'll be working in that one. The one I have now, I'm not going to go get it because my hands are full of gesso right now. I could show it in a minute after I wash my hands. I made from a carton from the Costco store, warehouse store, which is really funny. So I gave this a layer of gesso. I am going to paint this black. I'll probably give it 2 coats of black. And I am going to... Oh, look at the back. What a mess, huh? What a mess. Paint the top of it. I'm only going to paint the top of it because I'm just like smoothing out the drips a little bit where there's big globs of paint. And the paint goes through all those little cracks and crevices and holes, windows, things like that. So just... Look at the paper. Just smooth those out a little bit. I am going to be covering it. But oh, you know what? Up here, I'll have to come back. Up here, I'm going to gesso the top and also put some black at the top. Because the size of the journal is going to be 9 by 9 square with the top poking out at the top. So the top will be poking out. So I'll go over that more in a minute, but right now I'm a mess. So let me put that one down on the floor. Sorry, I'm over there. And I just thought, since I had poured out the gesso, although it looks like it's almost all gone, I didn't want to waste any. I thought I'd put some on here. But it looks like I don't have enough to do this, so. And then this one, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this one. I'll have enough haunted houses to last me for several years. But watch, they'll come out with something even cuter, and I want to get that, but you can always turn it into something else. This one has a little cemetery over here, but doesn't have any ghosts or bats. This one could be, I could cut off the cemetery and make this into something else. what could I turn it into? All right, I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to pour more in there. I could always put it back if I have to. What could I turn this one into? Just a, you know, just a funny old crooked house, right? You know, like there was an old man who lived in a crooked house, that kind of thing. You know, and just turn it into a fun house. Fun house sounds more like Halloween, though. Yeah, I don't know. Turn it into something. But while I was making a mess here, I thought I would just give it a coat of gesso while my hands were all dirty. Yep. I love all the different shaped windows in this one. I have to put a little bit more. Sorry about the noise in the background. Mr. Possum is in the garage with the doors all open and the radio blasting. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not making a lot of noise with power tools and lawnmowers and leaf blowers. He's blasting the radio. And we live out in the woods. And it is so quiet here, so lovely. Until Mr. Possum goes outside. And then it is noise, 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 noise. Now I sound like the Grinch, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is put this over to dry. And maybe get the journal going. I can get a little bit going. Maybe I can, you know, get out some papers, think about some signatures, something. I don't know. I can get something going today, right? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I've decided to make the journal this size, which is what, which is this size. So it is 9 inches by a little bit more than 9, about 9.5. So it's going to be 9.5 tall and 9 wide. And just the little peak of the house is going to stick up. And somebody mentioned, is that going to fit on my shelf? And yes, I tested it out. The little houses will fit on. I have one shelf that's kind of tall, and they'll fit on that shelf, no problem. Even with a little bit sticking up. Now these are the backs of pads. And when I get paper, I always save the back because it's really nice, thick, heavy cardboard. Some's thicker than others. The Strathmore pads have this really nice, heavy-duty cardboard. So this is going to be the back. I'm not going to put a house on the back. The back will be this. I will just cover it with something. And the front, I'm going to use this little bit lighter cardboard, just a little bit lighter than that one. A little bit more bendy. Because I don't need the strength on this one because the wooden plaque will be here. And I am going to decorate the windows before I put that on here. But part of this is going to show, so I'm probably going to have to paint this too. And if the house is black, or you know, I could just put like some kind of paper on here, maybe, you know, a background, maybe trees or something, or some kind of collage with trees or something. you know, trees with no leaves or fall trees. I could just collage a whole bunch of trees on here, autumn colored trees or trees without leaves, and then put the haunted house over it, but making sure that there's something in each of the windows. But we'll get to that because we have to build the journal. So these are 9.5 tall. Make sure I got to go in the right way, and 9 wide. Yeah, check, 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 double check, measure twice. So 9 wide. And I was thinking of a 2-inch spine, and then I'm like, you know, no. It's so hard to fill those big journals. And I'm always moving on to a new journal. And I thought maybe 1 inch. And I could put in, Kitty's in my lap, but I want to get up. Okay, I went over to the shelf. Here's the one I made last year. I made this out of a corrugated box, HP. In this box were sets of the Harry Potter figurines, and at Costco you take the boxes to take home your groceries in. So I took the box that had the Harry Potter. Here's the snitch, golden snitch up here. So in this one I have 2 signatures, and each signature is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's 6. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So there's 2 signatures with 6 in each signature. 6 times 4 is 24. So that gives you 48 pages, and I did vary the papers in this one to different sizes and shapes, which I really like. I've done a couple journals with them all the same size, like the Hello Journal. Kitty's back again. And I just don't find this as interesting as this with all the different sizes. So this one also has, I believe, 6 or 7. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 6. So 24 and 24, 48. So I think 48 is a good number for me. 48 pages, because if you do a month's worth of journaling and some activities take a page or 2, then you've got plenty of space. This is almost done. I'll be finishing this one up, and I am also at the same time journaling in this one. So I don't really have an October daily because I was using my September journal for that. So I'll just finish this up and then move my October activities into here. There's also memory keeping in this one. So I have all different papers in this one. I even did crochet in this one. This was a swap and glue from Deidre. It was a lot of fun, and I decided to crochet on the page. So, yeah. All right. So, where was I? Oh, making this one. Stand by. Well, I went back and looked at the Harry Potter, which has only 2 signatures. And I'm like, this is 2.5 inches wide. And it is chunky. Maybe I should have a little bit wider spine. I don't know if it needs to be that wide. So this piece is just under 2 inches compared to this one. So I think I'm going to go with the bigger piece that is almost 2 inches. Almost 2 inches. And yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So now I have my cardboard ready. And I put it together using like a Tyvek mailing envelope or something. So let me find a piece of that. Okay, since this is almost 2 inches wide, I cut some mailing envelope about 4 inches wide. So it'll give me about an inch on each side to hold it together. So what I do, and there's millions of ways to do this. Each journal maker has their own way. I haven't decided which side I want to put towards the front. I was using this to paint on, but you know, it's still good. I'll put it this way, I'll cover that up. So I want this in the middle. So I'm going to put glue on this and put this down in the middle and then put the cover on, and then I turn it over, make sure I have it right. I'm going to use Beacon glue. Yeah, this one I just opened last night. So there should be plenty in here. On this. Is this one full? I don't know, I can't see through the thing. Doesn't feel full. Maybe this is not the one I opened last night. That's all right, we'll use it. We'll use it. So this will be next year's October daily. What about this year's November gratitude journal? Well, I do have a gratitude journal that is like a travel style, and I can add another signature to it because it has 2 elastics in it, but only 1 signature. But it's tiny, it's not very big. Do I want to make another one? I don't know. Now, do I make it December daily because that down somewhere? I have my Christmas in July, December journal. I put glue on that first because I just wanted to make sure I've got it kind of in the middle. This is almost straight. Usually I give this to Mr. Possum to cut with a knife because he does a nice straight job. I thought I could cut it with my scissors. Yeah, it didn't come out as nice as he does it. But it should be okay. Yeah, because he was busy outside, like I told you. I don't know what he's doing, but making a lot of noise. It's a nice day, not a cloud in the sky today. A little cool, not too bad. Not going to complain. Not going to complain. Alright, so alright, this is going to be the back. Alright, so let's put the back there. Move some stuff out of the way. Okay, now I leave just a tiny crack there. You can see it's not very even, and that's why. Because you want to be able to bend it up. Okay, let's put on the other side. A little bit of a crack little bit of a crack. Not a lot, because then it'll get too floppy. Get too floppy. Okay, now I'm going to put a piece right on the top. Okay, I put that beacon glue all over the back of this. Maybe not so good. Move it up a little bit. I got this corner down here is coming up. Okay, how's this? That looks good. This one's not glued down. That looks good. This beacon foam and poster board adhesive is stringy. It's stringy, like glue gun stringy. Okay, where's the crack? There's a crack. Right there. Where's the other one? Right there. I'm just running my thumbnail in there a little bit, making sure that they're not too close together. Turn it over. Check this side. Where's the other crack? Can't find it. Okay, should be right there. There we go. Yeah, I like these Tyvek envelopes for strength when you're doing a spine. But sometimes I use, when I get the bubble ones in the mail, I have a whole bunch of envelopes in my bottom drawer. Happy Mail and Amazon orders and stuff. I also like to make covers out of the bubble envelopes that they use, because that makes a nice soft cover. Where's that journal? That's how I make this journal. So the whole cover is a mailing envelope, but it's one that's got the bubbles in it. And I also add on some cotton batting, and then I sew material. They're just a different style. So this is like a soft, squishy journal cover, and this will be a hard one. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for coming along today. This is the journal that I made out of the Dollar Tree gingerbread house. So this is wooden, and I've got it decorated up with snow and gumdrops and candy cane stickers and all kinds of fun stuff. And the back on this is just cardboard, but I cut it in the shape of the house. So, and I did cut, like, see the overhang here? I did cut the overhang off to line up the spine here. So it's a little bit different, but this is the wooden plaque. So it's very cute, and this was my December daily. I can link that below if you missed this last year. Lots of fun in that. Okay, I have this Celestial Wonderland Recollections paper pack from Michaels when they had them on sale for, was it 40% off or something? Or buy one, get half off. I don't know. They have all different kinds of sales. And I do have these pages with trees. This one looks, I don't know, a little too white. But this one, this one may be just perfect. Look at that. Just perfect. I love this. I love this. It's a great idea. Okay, I don't want to bend this yet because it takes a while for that beacon glue to dry on the Tyvek. So this is the cover. This is the thicker one. That's the back. And I can put this on here and then put the house on top. Do I need to fold over the edges? I could put I like to use fabric along the edge and on the spine because it's got more give in it, more play. And you can cover the whole thing in one piece, and when you open and close it, it works pretty well. So I could put black. I have some black material that I could put on the spine and put around the edge. So I only need to put the paper to the edge. When I could put the black material, and then I could put this up to there, and then I'll have a piece left. I could put that right down the spine, and then I could use that other one to do the back.